The lodge has a really nice complement of kayaks and SUPs. Especially good with these where the kayaks are concerned is that they have seat pads and seat backs, so you can paddle a long ways comfortably. Right now, I'm out on the shore. The first day I was there, it's the only calm day we had. Close to the shore, it's a little bit deeper here. You can see the bottom, but it's probably 3 or 4 feet at high tide here. Believe it or not, at low tide, you could actually be wading anywhere you can see in this place. It's a huge creek, as they call them. Here's a barracuda that I hooked up, one of many, and like the rest of them, this one tended to take my fly too. I tried using wire once in a while, but the wire didn't work well at all. Here's what the shoreline looks almost every place you walk. It's terrifying. Apparently it's limestone. It gets weathered badly. It's a lot like some of the coral I saw in the Bahamas. If you fell on it, you'd die a death of 1,000 cuts. One of the little fish I caught, most of them were yellowtail and mutton snappers, and they just weren't much fun. The barracuda weren't very large either, but I'm sure they are some. Here I'm casting off an island that was out in the middle of the creek. You can see the horizon over there. That's the far side. That's probably a mile away, and believe it or not, you can walk all the way over there at low tide and sometimes probably at high tide. There's a little channel out there, but it's really not deep at all. Had a little success here, caught a couple of other species, but overall, the fishing really stunk. It's not the kind of fishing I'm used to, and not the kind of fishing I'd ever return to. So the trip was interesting. The people that own the lodge are great, as I will comment elsewhere, but the fishing for what I like to do is just non-existent here. So let's give it a shot. This is the way the creek looked the last 3 days of the trip. It's probably a 20 to 25 knot wind blowing it. You could not take the kayaks out, so you couldn't get out to those islands. You couldn't get out to where the fish might be moving, and that's just tough. It was a good trip, sort of, but definitely not one that I would bother trying to repeat at all.